think what we're going to do is we're going to we're going to go to the gatehouse. That's what we're going to do because I'd really like to try to get something to help me with this situation. Gain 1 strength for every Jarl you have killed. Okay. This is a hero, the Gunver. 4 power, 4 silver to higher. Gain 1 strength for every Jarl you have killed. But you cannot have more than 1 hero, which is not surprising. So actually, he may be a good one to add. And then we've got the Strong Man. Take 1 less wound when killing a Jarl. Wow, that would have been helpful. Or at the Town Hall, we can gain 1 silver for every 2 wounds on our crew. Which, if we needed silver, this would be the time to do that for sure. 4 silver and 4 combat. So I think, though, this hero may work out because he would be worth 5 just by himself, based on what we've done here with this Jarl previously. Actually, I think I'm going to hold on to this Jarl card over here just to remind myself how many I've killed. Right, AI's turn. Do they have 3 power? They do not. So they're going to block out the gatehouse. And they are going to gain 2 provisions. So let's give them 2 provisions. And, oh goodness. I don't remember if did I have him when I went on that quest? No, I did it from the Jarl. Okay, so I'm going to assume that because the Jarl is what triggered me getting that quest card, that this Brewer ability doesn't trigger. Because it's not, because I went on the quest, the Jarl just let me complete 1. So, gatehouse is blocked. And 2 provisions, which is the AI, so that's that card. So then it is back to us. So I think, yeah, I think we definitely are going to, oh gosh, I didn't give myself victory points for the harbor. So I should have 1 for the harbor that I did do. And then, oh goodness, hold on. Really got to go to the barracks. I'm going to pay 4 silver to hire the hero Gunver. So it gives me 4. And I get 1 strength for every Jarl I have killed. So we've killed 1, so he's actually worth 5. And then I think I'm going to go to the treasury. And I'm going to get rid of this trader card, discard that to get 2 silver. Yep. Sorry about that. Hopefully I got that done right. Alright. Do they have 2 power? Actually does have 2 power. Do they have 2 provisions? They do. So they're going to raid a harbor. So we're going to spend the 2 provisions from the AI. Bam. They're going to get 5 points. Wow. They just skyrocket on this track. It's going to put them to 14. They're going to attempt to raid the far left, which is this one. So they are going to raid it. Now, this is going to be interesting because there's two Valkyrie tokens and a Jarl token. So, the Valkyrie token is going to move them. Oh, let's see. I wonder if there's an order. Hold on a second. Let me double check. So, Valkyrie token is going to move them up twice on the Valkyrie track. 1, 2. Move them twice down on the armor track. The Jarl token is going to move them up twice on the Jarl track, and they would normally go one down on the on the Fame track. They normally go one down on the Armor track, but they can't go any lower. So that takes care of them. We've given them their points, and we're very sad pandas. However, we do need to remember to add a quest tile here. Okay, so my turn. I think we're going to go to the armory. Nope, can't do that because this is the wrong colored meeple. We're going to... Oh. Can't go to the armory. I forgot. Armory is what he's blocking this turn, so I meant to move that. My apologies. Let's see here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to raid. We're going to go here. We're going to raid this final harbor. Alright. So that's going to give us these 3 cattle and this gold. So we have a ton of cows. We're going to go ahead and make sure we put this quest token out here so we don't forget. I'm going to take this meeple back to our hand. So I went here. I raided. I also realized while I was doing that I had not moved my track up here. I had not given myself the extra point for the harbor that I had done earlier, and then I've got 2 points because of my warmonger. I get an extra point when raiding a harbor, so I have now done that like I should have done. And yeah, there we go. And since I raided, that ended my turn. So now, let's see what our boy does. So, it's got 3 power, 3 provisions. He does not have 3 power, so he cannot do anything. So, he's going to take a tile. So he's going to take this tile. Put it over here in his stash. We're going to replace that tile. It was not a tile I was going for, so that's good, I suppose. And then he's going to block out the barracks. So let's go block out the barracks. Barracks is blocked. And it is now our turn. So, I think I am going to... Yeah, I think we're going to go to the armory and spend our 1 ore and gain 2 on the armor track. So that will help us. And then I think we're going to charm the crowd, and we're going to complete a quest. We're going to complete this quest because it's the one with the most points currently. And remember, at the end of the game, any of these that are left out, AI score. So we want to wipe the board with as many of these as we can. Oh shoot, I can't do that one. I'll do one of the other ones. What's the next most? So yes, we'll do one of these with the 6. That requires a cattle and a... Oh, no. Sorry. Momentary brain fart. We're going to go with that. Like I said, we're going to get rid of the Watchman and the Strongman. Those are 4 apiece. That's a total of 8. So we'll grab that. Put that there. And we get 2 gold, which is good. So let me grab these right quick. 1, 2 gold. So we'll put that in our stash. Awesome. And that was the work, and that is our turn. So let's pull the AI card. 4 power, doesn't have 4 power. So he's going to gain 2 on the armor track, and he's going to block the gatehouse. Interesting. Back to us. And I really actually kind of wanted to get health because I need some more people. So instead, I think I'm gonna go to the. I got a black maple, so I think I'm gonna go. I really kind of want to raid. I need to raid again, I think. Oh, but I can't because I got all my people is beat up. But I could go over here. So let's do that. Oh well. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to the silversmith to get 3 silver. That's going to give me my max of 8. And then I'm going to pick up on the armory, pay 2, and get 1 more power. And that's going to be my turn. Let's see what the AI is going to do this time. 1 power. Has that 3 provisions. It does not have the 3 provisions. So what is it going to do? It's going to gain 2 more on the armor track and block the treasury. So it's blocking the treasury. It's gaining 2 more on the armor track, putting it up to 4. Now it's our turn. We're going to then we're going to go to the longhouse. Okay, I'm gonna take one of the cattle and I'm gonna turn that in to get me 2 provisions. Okay, and then we're going to hire from the barracks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to hire the mercenary. Put him here. Now that's all the people we can have. I mean, I could remove these if I wanted to, but you know, I don't think I am for now. But I'm full up on people, so now I'm going to have to start replacing these others since I don't have a way to heal. Alright, this is a big one, requires 8 power, doesn't have it. So instead he's going to block the longhouse right here and gain 2 provisions. And gain 2 provisions to give him a total of 4. Alright. And now it's us. And I really like to raid, honestly, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna pay a provision. So there's the provision. I'm gonna raid this location. I'm gonna have to lose somebody. There's still several harbor locations. So we can get 1 VP plus another VP for this guy. It's going to give me 2 and put me up to 6, but I'm going to kill him because of that Valkyrie token, but that takes me up 1 on the Valkyrie track. I'm going to take the 2 stone and the gold into my possession, and I'm going to place a quest token here. This provision is mine and goes back to the bank. And yeah, that is okay, cool. I just wanted to double check and make sure, even though all of these units have wounds, right, those 3 units had wounds, they can still count towards the required number of crew. The wounds don't kill them, that just reduces their military strength value. So, even though they're not very effective on the raid, they can still actually go on and count towards the units that I have on the raid. So that is great. Yeah. So we've done that, and that moved one up on the Valkyrie track and moved one there. So boom, bang, boom. We are done with our turn. Let's see what the AI's gonna do. Does he have 2 power? Yes, he does. Does he have 2 provisions? Yes, he does. So he is going to look to raid the middle harbor. That's this row, and in this order of 1. That shouldn't be there. Or actually, that should be with me. Hit. Oopsie. And once again, dang it. I've really got to get better at this. That's going to go there. What was I doing? Oh, right. So he's going to look at the order. The order is 1, 2, so that is there, so he meets all the requirements. So it's going to cost him 1 provision. So 1 provision goes away. These items go away. This meeple goes away. Valkyrie track, so he moves up 1 on the Valkyrie track and 1 down on the armor track. So that's done. And of course, another quest comes out. I should go questing so I can get more mead. That's what I need to do. And that is his turn. And he's going to block the silversmith, which is alright because that's not, I don't, oh well, dang it, I kind of actually did need to go to the silversmith. Alright, cool. What can we do with that gray meeple? What can we do? I kind of think I could go to the longhouse and get some points, but I really need to, honestly, I really need a quest. But I only have 2 points in my hand, so I can't do that. So we're going to need to work. That's what I'm going to need to do. So we're going to go, we got a lot of rock. I'm going to go to the armory, spend our 1 of our ore, and gain 2 on the armor track. Go us. And then we're going to have to pull from somewhere. I think in the gatehouse. Because we only have one hero, or not one hero, sorry, 1 unit. So we're going to pull from the gatehouse. That's going to allow us to draw 2 units. So we're going to get the hero Brignar, gain 1 strength for every 3 armor you currently hold. He's a 4 cost, 4 power. Oh, that's actually, so he could be worth up to 7 fight just by himself. We may have to replace this other hero. That's pretty good. And then an adventurer. 0 equals, I'll have to look up what that means exactly. But 3 power, 3 to higher. 0, it says 0 equals 1 strength on quest. I'll have to look that up because that doesn't make sense. Or our town hall action, take 1 or both mead hall actions. So that's potentially, actually that's not bad because that could give us a person some money, and we can complete a quest. Okay, so let me look up this adventurer exactly, because that doesn't make sense to me. So let me look it up, and I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I just wanted to double check what this adventurer card does, because I couldn't find a good reference in the books. What this is the ability says 0 equals 1 strength on quest. So some of the cards, like the Gravedigger, others normally have a 0 power, and you can't discard those unless you just want to get rid of them when you go on a quest out of your hand, because you can't have any more than 8 cards in your hand. So that adventurer actually makes them worth, when you discard them, 1. So it's a way to get them out of your hand and make them worth something. Cool. All right, so that's what I did. I laid down, I picked up. So now let's see what the AI is gonna do. They've got a 2. Do they have 2 power? Yeah, they do. Do they have 1 provision? Unfortunately, yeah, they do. So what are they gonna do? They're gonna try to raid. However, this is an example where, when we look at their card, let me just bring this up a little bit more for you. You see there in the center that it's the center harbor is what they want to raid. However, the center harbor, there's nothing there, so they actually can't do that. So instead, they're going to do this bottom part, which is they're going to gain another armor and they're going to gain another provision. And they're going to block the longhouse. So they're going to block this, whoops, block that right there. And then it's going to be our go. So, what do we want to do? What we want to do is maybe try to complete some quests. I hate to keep doing that, but I know they're going to be worth a ton of points. That's the problem. It's going to be worth a ton of points. Actually, you know what? I think we're going to go to the gatehouse. I think we need to get some more people. So here is the barbarian, 3 strength, 3 power, and gain 2 strength from raiding a fortress. Actually, you know what? Let's just go back to doing this. Gain 3 strength when raiding a fortress, take any 1 plunder from an opponent. So that's a player power that we're not really able to use. And then our next card is going to be the Berserker. If killed in a raid, he goes back to your hand. Or we can make him, discard him by using the Town Hall action to make our opponent lose armor, which actually would be helpful for us. So it's a couple more people in our hand. I think we're going to pull the Silversmith so we can get a little bit more moolah. Alright, and then that's my turn. So let's see what the AI does. Do they have 1 power? They do. Do they have 2 provisions? They do. But again, oh, here we go. All right, so they need to raid a harbor. The middle one is the first one they're going to check. That is available. So they're going to spend their 2 provisions. Boom. They're going to get 4 points. It's going to put them up to 18. They're going to take this middle location. We're going to go ahead and put a quest out here so we don't forget that. And we got to resolve this Jarl token. So they're going to move up 1, 2 on the Jarl track, move down 1 on the armor track. That's resolved. That is their turn, and they're going to block the barracks. There we go. Now it is back to us. So I think I'm going to try to do the armory action at some point. Let's see. Let's use... Don't want to do that. Have to place it down, right? Having that... when I first started playing, I didn't think it was a big deal, but like... this thing knows where I want to go. This deck is evil. It knows where I want to go. Okay. Do I have anything for 3? No. You get rid of those 2 to get that sword. Alright, we're going to go to the meat hall, I think. And we're going to grab this. This is the protector. 3 silver to hire, 3 power. Take 1 less wound when subduing a Jarl, which is good, or we can lose 1 provision and move up to 3 wounds, which is really what we need to do, I think, to help over here. Yeah. And that's going to also give us a mead, so that's 2 mead. And we're going to replace with a Shield Maiden. Gain 1 PP when raiding a monastery, lose 1 livestock to gain 1 iron. Are the 2 abilities. Now we have to pick up from somewhere, so we're going to pick up from the armory. We're going to spend 1 of our ore, and we're going to go up 1, 2 more on the track. So we have a total right now of 7. 4 is 11, actually plus 1 because we killed her all, 12, and then another 4, so that's 16, 16 power, attack power there. So we can actually start kind of looking at these outposts, and we want to do that while we still have this archer here, because that's 2 additional victory points when we raid an outpost, so that could be very beneficial. Alright, so let's draw another card. 7 power. There is no 7 power for the AI. It blocks the armory, so there's the block, and if it works it gains 2 provisions, so it is going to gain its 2 provisions, and its turn is done that quick. I do like, the cards are very simple. I like how it kind of goes real quick. You don't feel like you're sitting here waiting forever trying to figure stuff out. So I think the first thing I'm going to do, I think I want to hire. Let's hire, go to the barracks, and let's hire a berserker. It's going to cost 3. 1, 2, 3. There's my 3. We're going to put him right here. And then we're going to pull from the longhouse. And I'm actually going to pay these 2 gold to grab this favor tile. So we're going to put it right there. And we're going to replace that tile with another one. And that is my turn. Now I'm thinking, just so you know what I'm planning on doing next, I think I'm going to go for either the outpost or the harbor. I don't know. I need to start doing this to get rid. We've got a lot. Yeah, we got a lot of quest items on here. Alright, AI. Let's see what we do. 8 power does not have it, so it's going to gain 1 on the armor track, and it's getting 1 on the armor track and 2 provisions. So it's got a ton of provisions, and it's going to block the longhouse. There we go, and it's going to block the longhouse. All right, cool.